Okay, so we're gonna do more boot stuff here. I had to buy a new pair, so I was gonna run over what happened to the last pair. This is the pair of Canada West boots I had, lasted me 4 years. 2 of them were pretty steady. What finally wore out on these was I lost the bottom off the heel. Now you can see this heel is kind of worn down here, but what I switched to these Boulets boots, which are kind of, I would say, similar in price, made in Canada, genuine leather boots. And I ran into quite different problems with this one. Can you maybe see what's wrong there? That heel is worn off like crazy, and it's twisted in relation to the rest of the boot. If you sit it like that, you can twist it kind of straight. Another thing that happened is the leather had stretched so bad that when I would stand on my feet, my foot would be off the side here, and it kind of felt like I was walking on the edge of the sole here, which was incredibly uncomfortable. Another problem I had is they went to Turkish slipper mode pretty badly. These only lasted me about 1 year and 3 months. I did get them terribly wet quite a few times. I have not been kind to these boots, but I haven't been kind to the rest of my boots either. Also, the leathers started cracking pretty badly because I didn't oil them in the last little bit, just because they were so uncomfortable. Now, one thing you will notice, my complaint about the Canada West boots separating here between the 3 plies of the sole, this boot having the leather stacked on top of the rubber, there's no separation in the side. Like, this part of it lasted way better than the Canada West, but what I think it did is, I think the reason I got my turkey toes here is because this leather shrunk in relation to the rubber, and it constricted and lifted the toes up, which is pretty obvious to see once you put it side by side with another boot. So I went back and I bought the same boots here, which I bought in 2014. I bought the same thing again. Now, I have not oiled these, just so you can see the original color. They're Canada West 5512. This is, well, this one is almost 6 years old now. I had thought about getting it rehealed, but I'm not gonna. It's that I was getting wet feet, so I'll go back to these and see how long they last. Pretty happy. I'm very much minimalist when it comes to the boots. I don't like the big padded soles and the liners and all of that stuff. Just a very simple old school boot is all I want. So these boots are definitely my favorite style. I thought it would get in Ariats, but they're so much heavier. Like, they're heavy duty, I'll give them that, and they last a long time, but they really, it's like wearing a work boot sometimes. So I like a pair of these with a pair of heavy socks in the wintertime, merino wool socks. I mean, I wouldn't hardly ever looking for insulated boots. So that's it. We'll give these a year, see how they last. I'm hoping they last better than those do. But thanks for watching.